Yesterday, I talked with you about a common human affliction and an ancient bad habit that we all have. It is a mental disease called short-termism. As Richard Fisher said, our inability to look to the latest news cycle could be one of our most dangerous traits of our generation. Our human brain evolved to respond to immediate threats. And because we are A, living in a state of constant uncertainty, and B, we are bombarded by news and information designed to hijack this human condition, our short-termism affliction, it's at an all-time high. And it is likely costing you energy, sanity, and opportunity. Yet, at the same time, I proved to you yesterday, by the major economic measures everyone touts all day, every day, the present is better than the past, and the future keeps getting bigger and better. What I didn't explain is the rate of bigger and better is accelerating. Not only will the future be bigger and better, it will be much bigger and better and faster. 50 years ago, there were 180,000 millionaires in the United States. Today, there are 22 million millionaires in the United States. That's a 122 times growth rate. On an ultra-conservative basis, this number is expected to grow by 40% in only the next 5 years. That's 8.8 million new millionaires. By 2026, there will be more than 87.5 million people with at least 1 million in wealth, up from 62.5 million in 2021. Will you be one of them? Given the opportunities of our time, it would be a shame not to be. And what is called the ultra-high net worth individuals are expected to grow by an even larger percentage. That can be you too. Just 20 years ago or so, there were about 400 billionaires. That number has now tripled, and it's accelerating. Worldwide, there are 2,755 billionaires, and it is accelerating. That can also be you, if you choose. The point is, it's available to you, and it doesn't matter where you're starting at now, or how old you are, or where you are from. Warren Buffett's net worth in his 90s is 91 billion or thereabouts. 90.2 billion of that was made after he was age 50. Now, I'm not saying wealth is the only measure. It is just a measure that is, well, easily measured. Most every other measure of human society is better today than at any time in history, and it's getting better every day, especially if you look at and measure over the long term. Health, healthcare, well-being, education, welfare, financial abundance, longevity, inclusion, peace, civility, etc. And I know that we have our short-term problems: international affairs, wars, recession, politics, tribalism, etc. The same problems we've had over the many millennia. And still, through it all, the present has become better than the past, and the future is poised to be bigger and better than the present. The important message that I aim to deliver to you, my beloved Better Everyday community, is to remind you, to impress upon you, you are living in the greatest time to be alive in all of human history. In fact, all of human history was designed to, built up to, create this most opportune time for you to be alive now and to reap the harvest sown by all those that have come before you. The only thing that can keep you from reaping your bestowed harvest is the human affliction of short-termism, being afraid of short-term challenges and making short-term decisions, taking short-term actions on those short-term fears, thus missing out on all the long-term benefits and screwing up your future. So decide now, by at least one measure, that you will become one of the 25 new millionaires over the next few years. And if you're already there, level up into the ultra high net worth category, which is growing at a 24% clip each year over year. And if you're with me here on Darren Daily, I know that you've got what it takes, I assure you. Besides the lifestyle that it can afford you and your family, here's why this measure matters more than you might think or give it credit. You know how you become worth many millions of dollars, right? It's simpler than most people make it out to be. You do it by helping a few 100,000 people. Unless it's criminal or it's illegal, it is the only way: helping others. Your financial success is a scorecard of your contribution, the amount of value that you have delivered into the lives of other people. Period. The end. Those who demonize money are usually the ones who A, don't have any and are pissed off about it, forgetting that they live in the most prosperous and abundant time in human history and they are doing nothing about it besides complaining and holding their hand out, and B, they aren't valuable. They aren't doing anything valuable to contribute to other people's lives. They aren't delivering value in the marketplace of exchange. So they aren't getting any remuneration or compensation in return. The equation is simple. If you want to earn more, become more valuable. You are paid in direct correlation to the value you bring to other people. Other people exchanging their value, money, for your value, what you are contributing. That's it. So yes, you absolutely should become a millionaire. Then you should absolutely pursue the high net worth category as well. And if you figure out how to help a few million people instead of just a few thousand, you can even reach the B Club. The world will produce more new billionaires over the next 5, 10, and 20 years than all the billionaires ever created in all of history combined. 660 were produced in the US just last year. Look, now, billionaire doesn't have to be your goal. It's not mine, but just know, it is possible. Unlike at any time in all of history, it is possible, and it is possible for you. It's just up to you. So, just below that is still pretty good too. So Darren Daily community, help each other out here. Tell us below one reason why you are crazy excited about the future. Reinforce why now is the best time to be alive, especially as a leader and as a high achiever. Jot down your thoughts in your Darren Daily journal and tell us in the comments below.